So it's officially the last weekend here, living in LA full time, and me and Abby, we're gonna go to the beach, to one of my favorite spots. Is the Venice Canals. So hopefully make it over there time, take you guys a little walk through there, and we can catch the sunset. And yeah, last Saturday, living out here full time. I'm super excited. I'm gonna miss this place for sure, but keeping it, and I'll be back. So enjoy this while you guys can. Down here to the Venice Canal last weekend in LA. It's one of my favorite spots. And now we're heading over to the beach, try to catch the very last part of the sunset.
One of my favorite spots, the beach.
And then we are out of town, leaving tomorrow, new adventure. What do you gotta say?
I'm excited. I will miss the beach, but I am excited for new beginnings. Let's do it.
Let's go. Made it down to the beach. We missed the sunset, but we were able to capture just enough light
to still get the beach in.
Yeah, enjoy the view. Here we
I
go.
know we are.
Welcome to my LA home. Let me show you guys in. Hey guys, so I'm gonna walk you through my place. Me and Abby moved here just a little bit over 2 years ago. We lived in Hollywood for 4 years, and she's been bugging me to come over to the west side for the longest time, ever since we got to California. Isn't that right?
Maybe.
So after about 5 years out here, finally we did make the move to the west side. We're about 4 miles from the beach, and this is the place. So we just have kitchen table with I'm a designer, went to school for product design and development. I was a furniture designer at one point, so we got the Han Wagner wishbone chairs. Also, you can see here I have a crate and barrel desk. It's called the STRUT. Love it with the natural glass, natural wood, glass top. Let's see. So I never owned a TV. I didn't own a TV for 10 years. And so when it came time, when we moved in here, I said, I'm gonna get my first TV in 10 years. So I went to the store to get a 65 inch and I ended up getting the 75. But I figured just because I haven't had a TV in so long, why not go big? And I don't probably plan on buying another big TV in a while, so there we go. We got this huge, comfortable couch. I think we picked this up at Living Spaces. I know we went to like probably 8 stores until we finally found this one, and we've been super happy with it. And you can see over here, this is where we put a lot of my books. Unfortunately, I'm actually taking all my favorites to Arizona because I like to check and look through those all the time. So leaving some here for whenever I come back and whatnot. Another quick little side note is I love this chair, And one of the biggest things was it came with cheap little plastic caster wheels. And so I went ahead and I got these kind of like rollerblade type of wheels, and they're awesome. And they don't leave any marks on the floors. So definitely would recommend picking those up. And let's go check out the patio. One of the biggest draws at this place when we first walked it, we're the very first people to actually even move in. We walked it during construction, and it has by far one of the largest patios you can find in LA. So we just got kind of lucky, so you guys can kind of see. So what's awesome about this balcony is we have 180-degree view. So we have views of Century City, 21st Century Fox. We have views of the Hollywood Hills, Hollywood sign, Griffith Observatory, downtown LA, Sony Pictures, the Culver Stairs, and it's just awesome. Just amazing. I'm literally speechless. When we first moved in, for a surprise, because as you guys will find out, Abby is really big into fitness. So I went ahead and I installed this turf and surprised her. So it's great. So you can come out here barefoot, do some HIIT workouts, at-home workouts. It's been super clutch being able to utilize this space. And let's check out the kitchen. It's kind of small kitchen, so we actually had to go ahead and buy a pantry because there is no pantry. So small kitchen, but all new stainless appliances. One of the big things too that drawed us to this place was its gas. And you don't find too many places that have gas in the residential unit, so that's a huge plus. Let's go ahead and check out the bedrooms. So when we just go down here, so this is the guest bedroom. What's pretty cool about this is there's a huge light all the way around. Pretty standard, nice marble countertops. Pretty big guest bedroom. One of the best things about being on the top floor is we do have built-in skylights, so we were able to get that natural light. Here's the guest bedroom. Abby was using this for her office. So there's a desk here where you have some views of Century City and whatnot, and we have a queen bed in here. Has a walk-in closet, nightstand, and that's about it for that room. And then coming into the master, so master's pretty big. We're so happy to get a king bed in here, California king. So as you guys know, anyone that's in relationships, your girlfriend pretty much tends to sleep in the middle of the bed, if not on your side. So I was really ecstatic to get the king, because even if she's sleeping in the middle, I can still have the edge of my bed, which is great. Here we still have views of Hollywood Hills and Century City, which is nice. And let's go ahead and check out the bathroom. So pretty standard, same thing, has lights, smaller mirror, but it has everything that we could need. Awesome shower. I really like this tile that's in here. So, it's good. And that's about it for this property. Okay, so I'm sure if you guys made it this far, you're probably wondering, but why are you moving, right? It's kind of interesting. This was one of my goals, to get a place like this, move to LA and live that LA lifestyle and have views and be close to the beach and just, have that, West Coast type of lifestyle. And it's kind of funny, I went to a mastermind earlier, Chase Hero's mastermind. It was an e-commerce mastermind. He has a mastermind that's called Watchers. But I met this guy there named TJ, and he was from Denver. Super cool cat, and he was really big. He's really big into e-commerce, and he was asking me questions about living out here in LA and how it is. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I live over on the west side, been out here for about 2 years, and East Coast kid. I have, he asked if I have any views. I said, yeah, I have a good view, great spot. And he's like, man, you're living the dream. You know how many people would dream about where you were at? And I say this not to brag or anything at all, but it made me realize at one point this was my dream. And as I get older, it's crazy, your priorities start to change. And what was happening is I kind of realized this year that I was actually getting too comfortable. Like, I have the car that I dreamt. I have the place that I dreamt. I'm in an amazing relationship. I have a lot of great friends. My business is doing good. And what happened is now as I get older, I have other and bigger goals than just living in a nice place in LA and being comfortable. And now that what I've realized is, in order for me to like level up, to go to that next level, I need to make myself uncomfortable. Because what will happen is if you get too comfortable here, there's nothing to motivate you to get something nicer, to build a bigger life, to hit bigger goals. And when I think about this place in LA, this place is great, and it was my goal. But unfortunately, like, this is not the place. Like, I want to be in a bigger and better place when I start having my family. And as long as I still stay comfortable and complacent here, then I won't get to the place that I really, really want to get to. You know, I'm going to be more relaxed being here because I have everything that I was striving so hard for. And so I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm going back to Arizona where it all started. I'm going to double down, triple down, 10x into my business. And over the next 12 to 18 months, I'm going to focus on growth. I'm going to focus on hitting those bigger goals, because it's not just for me. Like, I'm trying to create a legacy. I'm trying to help more people, and I want to document that for you guys. And there's going to be a lot of ups and there's going to be a lot of downs, and it's not easy. This decision is not easy, but I believe that real change and progression happens when you are uncomfortable. And so by me forcing myself to go to the desert and just work and be more in line with my business, it's gonna push me, that uncomfortableness is gonna push me to exceed even what I've been able to achieve right now, because I have way bigger dreams than just this. And though we've worked so hard to get to where we're at now, it's great. And so you might be thinking, well, what are you gonna do? And obviously I was on the fence about whether or not giving up this place for good, but I worked too damn hard to get here, so I'm not ready to give it up just yet. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to actually rent it out as an Airbnb. So I'll keep you guys updated about that new little side hustle. And then it also allows me to have the opportunity to come back here whenever I want, as well as if I have family, friends that need to come out to LA, they have a place to stay. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. As you can see, place is 100% cleaned up. We took out all the personal items and it's good to go. But for now, that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated on my journey. We're heading out to Arizona right now. I'm looking forward to doubling down, reconnecting with my business partners out there, establishing new relationships, and just really, putting in the work that's needed to get me to that next level. So I hope that helps answer any of your questions. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. If you're out in LA or Arizona, let me know. Let's definitely connect. If you have any questions specifically about, how it is to live out in LA or live in Arizona, I'm running a business or anything like that, please let me know. That's all I got for you guys. Till the next day.